Welcome to the presentation on Placement and Employability Essentials. Your employability journey starts here. Students are at all different starting points when they join university. Most of it's made up of past experiences, so that could be from school, college, work experience, life experience, and additional achievements. For example, you may have on your CV your academic achievements, so your GCSEs, A-levels, any college qualifications that you may have achieved. You might have skills on there that you've developed throughout your academic and work experience. You may have a part-time job on there. You may also have some work experience that you might have done whilst at college, sixth form, or whilst at school. And in addition to this, you may have some hobbies and interests so that employers can get a little bit of an idea of what you're like, what you've achieved, and what you enjoy. Over the next 3 years, no matter what your starting point, we make sure that we provide you with lots of different opportunities and options in order to build your CV. So in the next 3 years, we really hope that you'll make the most of all of the opportunities that you can gain while studying at Leeds Trinity University. For example, you could volunteer abroad. You might get some more work experience, such as internships or placements that are built into your degree. You may get involved in some charity work and some volunteering or some research projects. You might become a member of a society or get involved with some work with the student union. Whatever it is that you might do, please make sure that you take advantage of all of the opportunities available to you and build your CV as much as you can over your next 3 years. The Students' Union is a great place to start to enhance your non-academic life. Start thinking about those extracurricular activities that will make you more employable. When you graduate, you want to graduate with much more than your degree. You want to graduate with some industry-specific work experience and lots of other extracurricular activities that will help you to stand out from the crowd. As mentioned, Student Union is a great place to start. So if you want to get involved, please go and speak to somebody within the Students' Union and they'll be able to tell you what you can do. So what is employability? Employability are the skills and attributes that enable you to be successful after you graduate. Your unique set of abilities and personal qualities that make you stand out from the crowd, and those transferable skills that can be applied in several scenarios. And these are all skills and abilities that you will be able to develop and enhance throughout your time at Leeds Trinity University, which will hopefully make you more employable when you graduate. So employability skills are important because the labour market is so competitive and employers are looking for people who are flexible, take initiative and have the ability to undertake a variety of tasks in different environments. The landscape of work has changed. Employers are no longer looking for one employer to train, teach and mould that will stay loyal to the company until they retire. They now want highly skilled and capable graduates who can have an impact during their time at the organisation. They want you to be aware that you may only stay for 3 to 5 years, but those transferable skills are vital when you're looking for a graduate career. So, can you think of the top 10 skills that employers are looking for? Have a think about those soft skills. And when I say soft skills, I mean those skills that you could develop throughout your academic life, throughout any extracurricular activities such as volunteering or throughout your placements and your part-time jobs. So have a little think about the top 10 skills you think employers are looking for. Now that you've had a little think, these are the top 10 skills that employers are looking for. So verbal communication, teamwork, commercial awareness, analysing and investigating, initiative and drive, written communication, planning and organising, flexibility and time management. It's really useful for you to understand the top 10 skills that employers are looking for because as you can see, you can build and develop these skills within any element of your life, whether it's in work, out of work, in university or outside of university. You can develop these skills. These are transferable skills and these are the things that employers are looking for from students when they graduate. So we asked some employers what they thought about students and the skills that students have when they graduate, and 59% of employers thought that graduate candidates had been prevented from gaining job experience and soft skills like communication and teamwork due to COVID. Graduate employers feel students should demonstrate how they go the extra mile in their studies and spare time. So not just turning up for lectures and going home, but being an active contributing member of the student body that has skills and experience to celebrate. So going above and beyond not only your academic degree and your work experience, but employers are looking for those extracurricular activities that students are getting involved with as well. So you may or may not be aware, but as part of this module, you'll be given the option as to whether you would like to complete a professional challenge or a professional placement. In November, myself and somebody from the professional challenge team will come in and deliver again and give you lots more information so that by December you can make a choice on which one you would like to do. I'm going to give you some brief information now just to start you thinking about what it is that you might like to do. So for the professional challenge, you will attend a series of activities related to that challenge. It will be a university-led challenge focusing on employability. So we will have a number of challenges that will be set by employers and organisations across the Leeds City region. The challenge will develop your key employability skills, including problem solving, leadership and communication. And the challenge will be based around community, employability, sustainability and volunteering. So last year there was a number of challenges set by Leeds City Council. Students were put into groups and they were asked to choose which challenge they would like to focus on, as an example, global warming. Students, as part of a team, had to come up with a presentation on how they think it would be best to tackle the challenges of global warming, and they were then asked to present back after the 2 weeks. Your other option is the professional placement. With the professional placement, you will also need to attend a series of activities related to the challenge, but you will also, in addition to this, need to attend all of the placement briefings and support sessions that will be put on specifically for those that have opted for the professional placement. You must make sure that you make use of our CV and interview help desk. This is run every Wednesday and Thursday in LCO18, which is in the Learning Centre, from 1 o'clock till 2 o'clock. You can book onto this via My Career and we will be able to help you with any CV writing or interview support that you might need. This option of a professional placement is only really suitable for you if you have an employer in mind already, as ultimately it will be arranged by yourself. We will give you all of the support and resources that you need in order to go out and source and complete your placement, but ultimately you will need to find the placement yourself. The 2-week block for both is the 2nd of May till the 12th of May. So if you choose to go out on placement, it will be during these dates, and if you choose to do the challenge, it will also be during these dates. More information about the challenge and the placement will be coming to you around November, but looking at this slide will give you a little bit of an idea as to what the requirements are for each one. Some key things to consider. So the placements should be within the official 2-week block. The block has been arranged so that you do not have any lectures or exams. You are free to work on a full-time basis during those 2 weeks. Most employers will want students to work full-time over the 2-week period. So you will see in your module handbook that there is a minimum requirement of hours that you will have to complete. Although the minimum requirement of hours is less than a full-time equivalent over 2 weeks, we encourage you to not just complete the minimum requirement of hours, but to actually complete the placement on a 2-week full-time working pattern. Your placement will need to be approved by the placement team and your module coordinator. So we will need to see details of where you are going and what you will be doing. And we will also reach out to your supervisor to confirm that this is accurate. You'll need to complete a health and safety risk assessment form prior to starting your placement. You will not be allowed to commence your placement until this has been completed and returned. You will need to complete the professional placement pathway on My Career, which I will go through with you on the next slide. You will also need to submit a report at the end of your placement. Each course may have a different requirement in regards to how many words the reflective report needs to be, so please check your module handbook for more information on this. And ultimately, finding a placement is your own responsibility. So moving on to the pathway, if you opt to complete a professional placement, you will need to complete a pathway on My Career. You will log on to My Career, you will click the pathways and you will click the professional placement pathway. You can then click to start the activity. You must complete each activity before going out on placement. So please read through the pathway details on each pathway and click submit once you have completed the requirements. So the first section on the pathway is the Placement and Employability Essentials Introduction to Placement. By attending this session, you can tick off that you have completed the first pathway. The second pathway is your placement allowance. So if you choose to complete a professional placement, you may be entitled to a placement allowance. You will need to submit your bank details in order to receive this. That will be your second placement pathway. So it's very simple, and what is asked of you is also very simple, but you do need to make sure you log on to My Career and complete each pathway prior to going out on placement. I'm going to briefly discuss with you the Career Passport. However, you will receive more information on the Career Passport at a later date. I just want to get some information across to you so that when we do come back in to speak to you about the Career Passport, at least you're aware of what it is. So it is an online dashboard which documents a bespoke summary of your skills and experience. So the first thing that you will do on your Career Passport is a self-assessment to self-assess your skills. This will help to identify any areas of strength and any areas of weakness, and we will then help you to develop those skills that need developing. You can use this to support with writing applications, preparing for interviews, and having discussions about your next steps. You will be able to access your Career Passport for up to 3 years after you graduate. You are also able to print this if you would like to take it to show to any future employers. I'm now going to play a short video on My Career. If you've not already registered, please make sure that you log on to My Career, register, as you're now about to find out how you can use My Career to apply for volunteering, part-time jobs, graduate schemes, and even placements in your second year. So if you've not signed up to My Career already, please make sure you do that straight away. As you can see, there are loads of different things that you can do on My Career. You can apply for part-time jobs, apply for volunteering opportunities, book an appointment with a careers advisor, book onto events. There are so many different things that you can do on there. So please do make sure that you scan that QR code or access My Career via the intranet and sign up if you haven't done so already. We have created a placements page on Moodle which will provide you with lots and lots of useful links and resources. So please scan the QR code or click the link, and then when asked, enter the enrolment key, which is placement 2022. And on there you'll be able to find lots and lots of different resources and information that will help you to secure a placement. As well as that, it will help you if you are looking for a part-time job, if you're going to be doing some volunteering, or even if you're doing the professional challenge. There are resources on there such as course-specific CV templates. We have a couple of presentations such as Know Your Industry. So if you're not sure about what you would like to do or the sorts of placements that you could do that are related to your degree, we give you some examples of organisations on there. And we've got lots of information on the sorts of skills you should be thinking about developing. So please do scan the QR code and when asked, enter the enrolment key and register to have access to the placements page on Moodle. Because like I said, there's going to be lots of information on there that you will find really useful. I'm now going to hand over to Elliot in Careers and Placements Graduate Employability team, who is going to speak to you about what they do and how they can support you from a graduate perspective.
Hi guys, I'm Elliot. I'm from the Careers+Placements team. I work on the graduate employment side of the team, and what I offer is one-to-one appointments via face-to-face or on Microsoft Teams, whatever's easiest for you. What I go through in those one-to-one appointments are your CVs, applications, and help you with any interview preps as well. And the other side of it is what we cover is opportunities as well. So we run a load of careers fairs, insight days, and work opportunities as well.